later on you will forget if you will not do something. Pero alam mo, ang hearers na with purpose, if you come, you want to hear, nasa mga mister, because you are not sure if you could remember it tomorrow. Now you sit down, I hear it, remember. Tomorrow, wala yan. Wala yan tomorrow. Especially if you will not determine to review. Pag mag-review ka, yun lang. Isa lang. Especially if you review, tomorrow na, sa ano na. Now is Thursday, I will review Saturday. Wala yan. So, the idea is that hearers depend so much on their mind. But the tendency of the mind is that we forget. Many teachings in the Bible about forgetfulness. Especially the Israelites when they enter the promised land, the Lord reminds them, telling them, remember when you enter into the land, you have eaten that which you have not planted. You have stayed in a house that which you have not built. Remember the Lord who gave you these things. Because our mind is forgetful. So dapat magbigay ka na help so that your mind cannot forget. Why is it that in the Bible it says, remember Lot's wife. Maybe there's a tendency of copying Mrs. Lot. L-O-T. Do you know si Mrs. L-O-T, alam mo? Wala ka pa wala. Si Mrs. Lot, na-influensya sa iyang husband, kunang ang Mrs. siya kay influensya sa iyang husband, kaya ang mata, madako, manguha sa wealth sa kalibutan. Ang priority nila, wealth of this world. Ang priority nila na what the hands can handle. Tomorrow, sa kamerong open mo, mawala na. So sabi dyan, remember Lot's wife, the wife of Lot, because she has gotten so much wealth in the world in Sodom. But it was judged and there were hailstorm, fire from heaven falling down and burned and destroyed Sodom. So before that, she was warned, Mrs. Lot, you run as fast as you can, and please do not turn your back on the things you have. Naganyan ka because ang imo heart naka-join doon sa imo mga things, yung prioritize mo. What things you prioritize is written in your heart. What is important to me? My wealth, my checkbook, my money, my pocket, my refrigerator, my computer, my laptop, my CP. Those things are written in the heart of Mrs. Lot. So, even though he heard the instruction, he was warned, please don't turn your back. You run as fast as you can. Do not turn your back. Prioritize these things. So, she lost everything. For long years, they have said these things na wala. And so, it was written, nasa book of Luke, remember Mrs. Lot. Why? There is a tendency of copying her. Sabi ni James, if you only hear and not do these things, you may forget like Mrs. Lot. You may forget like the Israelites when they entered, they were in abundance. And so, especially when we are in abundance, when we are celebrating feast, wala sang problem. There is a tendency of forgetting the souls of these things. So, sabi ni James, hearers only, like a quick, and then go. but also they are forgetful people who stop to remember the good things of God. Sabi sa Bible sa Psalms, forget not the blessings of the Lord, because the hearers only has a tendency, they have the attitude of forgetting. Number 3. Number 1, ito. Quick look and then go. Number 2, forgetting, they forget what are essential and important. They forget. Number 3, they end up in deceiving the fool themselves. Other people, if they fool others, into mo, magtawang sila, no? Pero kung ginto mo sarili mo, kanila. Yung mga bad people, if you deceive other people and then nag-successful ka, na-deceive mo sila, gin-deceive mo si Sir, how about kung deceive mo, sarili mo gin-deceive mo? Kanila, ang pinaka-worst na buong na tao. Kaya instead of deceiving others, you deceive yourself. So, James is saying, stop being hearers only. Nakikinig ka, nag-stop ka dyan, you have a quick look of yourselves at the mirror. You know your problem, but you immediately went away. You are forgetful of what good things the Lord has told you. And then, the worst is that you deceive yourself. Sana, iba na lang you deceive. It's good that you deceive others, but the person you deceive is yourself. Now, tingnan natin ha. Sabi ni James, kailangan. So ano daw? If this 3 is being told us, there is a necessity that after you hear, dapat samahan of doing it. Hearers and doers of the word. Kung na siya, summary. Summary, no? You look and go away, you are forgetful, and you deceive. Number, be a doer. So, it's not you can be a hearer and not a doer. But you cannot be a doer without hearing. Dapat dalawa sa sama. Double. Hearing it and doing it. The doer, the hearer, you heard and then you do. James is saying, he is a person that looks at the mirror, but he doesn't look quickly and goes away. He looks at the mirror with an intent look. Stage long at the mirror, because he is summarizing what are the things that he must do. Tingin mo sa mirror, ay, mahaba ng buko, kailangan sa barber. Mapabarber ko. Ano pa? Kailangan ko ng facial. May mga facial din sa room. Tanggalin ang mga whiteheads. May pimples. Kinakailangan sang medicine. Kinakailangan sang washing. So the hearers and doers has an intense look. Ang word na gingamit sa intense look, pareho sa the time when Mary, the 3 women, went into the tomb of Jesus. Hindi na sila go away. They stooped down and carefully examined. Careful examination of what should be discovered. Pag naminaw ka sa God's Word, carefully examine the Word. If you want blessings in your life, you don't need to hear it and forget. When you hear the Word, examine it. itong ginagawa natin na we study almost daw, naka-discover kayo na nag-overlap. We have already studied that last Thursday. But careful examination, you want to go down, down, down. Examine it carefully with your eyes open up. Hindi nakatulog. Hanggang siya nakatulog yan, oh. You won't learn. Kahit nakagising pang mata mo, kahit tukuran mo na, ay ang feeling mo, ang attitude nila ang, I don't want to learn. Muna ka matulog ka. So it says here, the person who wants to hear and do it will look at the mirror intently, with purpose, with careful examination. It means you have to spend more time with the Word. Gusto ko magbasa Bible, gusto ko magbasa Bible ka magtulog? Sabi mo, pakinggan mo si Ma'am Esther. Gusto, at night you cannot sleep, basa Bible para matulugan ka. If you want the Bible to make you sleep, it's only a person. Ambot kung hirin nga. There is a problem when you read the Bible and you go to sleep. Si Satan nagsakay sa mata. Kailangan, pag magbasa ka sa Bible, you have an intense look. I-discover mo what is inside. Because the reason why you stay is longer because you want to do something. A person who looks and want to do something should be guided by the Word. And the reason why you have an intense look, you look longer, because you want to be guided by the Word. You cannot go and do a thing without guidance, without some guide. Parang may map. Okay, so, sabi ni James, the hearers and the doers will have to spend much time, use much time in looking at the mirror. Sabi ba sa kayo, ano na balas ka wala? Si Nehemiah, ibigyan siya sa report. Nagdabihan sa report na ang Jerusalem, sira ang ilang wall. Until now, see, hawa-hawa sila. Pagkabati ni Nehemiah, nagpunta sa doon. Din-examine niya. And then, he looks at the walls that are broken down, and then he cried. Ibig sabihin ng person na hearers and doers will have to go down and examine and felt what are the needed things and how the gravity of the troubles in life. Kung din sabihan ka sa mirror, may muta ka ho, ang muta mo, what is that? Anong meaning kung may muta ka? Nang may yelo ka sa mata, what's the meaning? Ang mga doktor sa mata, nagsabi na may meaning sa may problem na yan. May sakit ka. May sakit ka na your eyes is telling you. May mga sickness na it's read through the eyes. Ginabuksan na ilang mata, Di ba nga ang mga doktor? If you go to the doctor will examine you. Tingnan niya ang mata mo, sir. Yes, sir. Kaya ang imo nga mata makatel sa imo trouble of life. Kaya ang healthy nga tao, ang iyang nga eyes nagasabi. Pero kung ang sick nga tao, makita mo sa mata. So, hearers and doers will have to have an intense look. Imo nga o siya, palalim. You want to do something for the Lord? Spend more time in God's Word. Yeah. How long are you holding your city kung mag-Facebook? How long? Facebook? Pag mag-read ka sa Bible, how long? Short lang. Hearer ka lang. But ang hearer kang doer has to stay long the word. May palalim ka, intense. So, may symptoms. Ang symptoms. Pag nag-upo ang gamit sa computer, ay mo 1 to 3 hours. Danger na siya. Ginasabihan ko na warn ka na danger. Kaya ang Bible, pagbasa mo, matulog ka, sabi ng mister. Hindi ka katalog, basa mo Bible, matulog ka. Short lang, may something ka. Spiritually sick. So, sabi dito, you have an intent look. Number 2, sir. Number two, the hearers and the doer applies the word. After hearing, you do it by application. Pag naminaw ka, ano na kaminawan mo? Anong sabi? How do we know that we apply the word? If our action is connected to what we hear now. Magpaulit. After this, you spend more time with your word, with the Bible, long time. How long have you been conversing? How long? Mga boys na pag tayo, pag nakaupo sa table, especially kung may rumors, may chismis, pag mag-chismis, really long. Pag magbasa sa Bible, pag maminaw sa tulog ka, di ba? Tulog ka muna. May symptoms isa sa sakit. Hindi na tiredness. Kaya kung nga mag-chit-chat ka, hindi pa ka natuyog. Sino na nag-chit-chat nga suntok? Gasiga ang mata mo, gamo. Gasiga ang mata. More. Hindi, sakit. So, the hearers and doers of the word applies, or means ang apply, you use the word. The Bible is not given us to become a knowledgeable person or a wise person. The Bible is given by God so that we can be doers of the word, that there will be a change in our life. Kung wala ganun isang change, failure ang Bible. The Bible was given to change our life. Not only that we will have a life na memorize ang Bible. Very, very wise. May nakakano sa una Bible drill. Bible quiz, Bible drill. Sabi, James chapter 1, verse 2. First word, Aktika. You are quick in finding James. Hanap ka ng book of Ruth. Saan man ito ba? Pag hindi ka na-use, hindi ka sanay maghanap, failure. But that is not the end. That we are skillful and quick in finding the books. The Bible, or God wants that. The Bible was given that we become a changed person. Because see, the blessed hearer and doer not only apply, continues to apply, meaning this is not once and for all change, not once and for all application of God's word. You apply it every day of your life. Continue. Yes, here, apply it, tapos na, period. No! You hear the word, apply it, continue to apply. Kailangan, no? It's not only, don't brag yourself, be proud that you have already applied the word, tapos na. This is a work that is done once and for all. If you apply the word, apply it continuously in your life. Not only this Thursday. Friday ba? Saturday pa, Sunday pa, Monday pa, continue. Not only this month of September, sa October pa, September, December, not only this year, 2016, 17, 18, 19, continue. Naman na siya ang hearers and doer, keeps on continuing applying the word. And the last is, the blessed hearer and doer applies so that he will change his conduct and his character. Change mo ang imong attitude. Amo to gani atong word nga nag-reach sa heart. When it reaches the heart, it is being pumped by the heart. There is a change in our action. Nag-change ba ang action? Nag-change ang character. For example, ang lalaki mahilig magpalababo. Kaya sa babae ng pagbasa mo sa Bible, nag-change na ang imo mukha, lalaking ka. Kung masalaan gani, may nagalit niya, no? Linya sa post office, linya makalista. Linya siya. Asan ang husband? Ito. Babae man na, kay mahaba pa ng mga sabi. Kaya, asan imo wife? Ito. Daw, lalaki man na naman. Kaya ko. Ha? Wala sang change, no? So, inang word nga, unisex, that is from the devil. Nga, he likes that ang man kagong woman, mix na. Hindi na malaman kung babae kung lalaki. Inang unisex, ibig sabihin, boy and girl can. The Bible saying, no, separate. Dapat kung lalaki ka sa waist. Lalaki ka. Pagtingin, first glance, pagtulok sa iyo, lalaki ka, babae mo na. Kailangan ng buhok. Ang damit niya daw babae. Daw lalaki mo na. Kay Eduardo. No. So in our conduct, action, and character, there is a change. Ngayon mayroon dyan summary. Summary ako. If you are a hearer and doer, you have so much time for the word. Question na sarili mo. You ask yourself, how long are you spending time with God's word? Ilan? 1 minute? 5 minutes? 30 minutes? Honestly, honest ka kung honest ka. Ang person na nag-change, if you like a change, you want a change in your life, spend much time with God's word. You have to have an intense look. Ilang makao na, tawagon ka pa. Ako na ka. Nanamit sa tibo. Hindi ka mabader sa imong oras. You have much time with God's word. And then he is the person who applies the word. Not only that the word comes into the head, it goes down to the heart to be applied. The meaning. God's word will be seen in your hands and in your feet and in the things that you do. Nasa inyo lang mga application of God's word. May mga tao sa una na when you do a thing, it is based in the Bible. It's biblical. Biblical action. And then, when you apply the word, you apply it now and tomorrow you stop? No. When you apply God's Word, apply it continuously. When you continuously apply the Word, ano na, sinasabi, it is being transmitted from the next generation. Now, ang deeper study, in application, it continues to apply, meaning, i-transmit mo sa ibang tao. So that when you die, and when you are out of the world, what behavior you have has been left, iiwan mo, iiwan sa iba. Sample, ang attitude mo na palabasa ka Bible, iiwan mo sa iyong kabataan. Kasi, ang iyong kabataan, the children has not seen you reading God's Word. Kasi sa akin yung computer, Facebook, FB, email. So the point here is that the application or continuous application is that we have planted that action in the life of other people, or other people wanted to copy it from us, or na-influensyahan sila. In other words, you have influenced others that they will copy your attitude and habits in life. In other words, it becomes a habit. That habit will be so strong to be convincing other people. Ano na, matakdan, mahawa sila, makakapis sila sa iyo. Ano ka? Nabasa ka Bible? Ako nalok. Ano ka? Gadibate ka sa Bible? So that is the here, and then it says here, they are blessed. The hearers and doers of the word are blessed by God. Sabi sa verse natin, verse na dibasa natin. Blessed are you in all these things if you hear and do the word. If you hear and stop doing it, you are not blessed. The blessed person hears the word and apply it to himself. And the application will be copied. Diba? If you read and apply and live the word, it will be copied by others. You are giving a mark. So it says on this one. Conclusion. So, sa conclusion, may isa ka, one member. Ang members in church, after preaching, naminaw siya. Paminan niya sa word, sinabihan niya, ang isa ka member, bagay dito sa iya. So, meaning the word that is preached is not applied to himself. Nakita ay pag preach ng word, tama dito sa iyo, sa iyo. So, hindi siya tamaan siya. Mga pag-preach ng word na matamaan ka. So that is not the way how to apply the word. The person who hears and does, meaning pag may preaching sa God's word, you hear it and apply it to yourself. Do not mind others. Ang mga people sa Bible nag-grow, they are only looking at themselves, not minding others. Not thinking that what is preached, ini preaching to, parang isip ko to. They are considering that what is preached is for them, and that if there is a change, it is for them. Never mind others. Others, if you change yourself, others will follow. Kung sakit ka pa, sige, pag magturo ka, turo mas malugat, yung balik sa iyong pag-clue. Diba? Better mind yourself. And when you mind yourself, others will copy. Okay, so sabi ni James, sabi ni James, sa conclusion, let us be hearers. It is important to start hearing the word and doing the word, that others will be. How can we make others followers of us? Do it to yourself. Una ikaw. If you do it first in yourself, others will copy. But if you force others to copy God's word, it is not effective. It is not effective way of letting the word be given to others. So, ako na sabi ni James, sabi niya, dapat twin. You hear the word and do the word. Not only hearers of the word, naa siya tendency nga ma-lost. Hearing the word and doing the word will have a deeper mark that when you live the word, it will stay. May maiwan. May impression. Wala ka na, patay ka na. But what you have done because you have followed the word will be a strong impact upon the people. Sa mga pakailan. Mula si Abraham, si David, if they do that, their lives are being studied again and again and again. You want that si Paluga study again and again and again. You hear and do God's word. Even though you have long died, your lives will be repeated again and again. Gamitin ang buhay ni Ruth, ang buhay ni Esther, ang life ni kahit ni Samson. Again. Give the impression. Shall we pray? Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, we